Welcome, Stalkerinos. This is Blondie speaking. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing pretty well here in the center zone. Driver update. Had to redo the shader cache. All sorts of cool stuff. We checked that already. That doesn't need to be on there. This episode, we have a whole bunch of stuff to do up in Jupiter region. We just unlocked Jupiter region last episode. Went up there, checked out a bunch of different places, and we've still got a whole bunch of places to get up here, but we're slowly pushing into Pripyat proper. We're getting there. Don't worry, folks. We're basically only 2 regions away, really. I mean, maybe a few more if you include the other regions we passed through, but I'm not, because it's all just one blur once you reach that point. What is this? In the name... Oh, yes, in the name of science. I'm still waiting for the 1.4 patch to drop so that we can go back and try and check that out. It was supposed to be... I swear they said it was supposed to be the week just gone, but I'm assuming that they're still testing and stuff, so... Whatever, man. It's all good. We're going to keep going. It's not going to stop us from doing what we do. Speaking of which... Getting through all of your comments, it's taking much longer than I thought it would. Basically, there's been a particular commenter commenting on past videos, and a lot of his comments are quite lengthy, so I do like to make sure I try and read everything. And it's taken a little bit longer than usual. Again, no shade on this person. Keep the comments coming, I love it. If I do see other comments which are sort of relevant, pop up in my feed beforehand, I try and respond to those early, but normally I just do them in the order that they were posted. And what are you all playing? Is anyone here still playing Stalker 2? Am I playing alone, or is someone else still playing Stalker 2 in the comments? Yeah, drop a comment, let me know. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you're a new player to the Stalker franchise. All of the good things. Speaking of gaming and playing... Oh shit. We ain't playing. We're getting out of here. Forgot about you. I can even see him moving up there, the silhouette there. Cheeky little bugger. Speaking of gaming and playing, Doom Dark Ages has dropped all of the reviews and stuff. Well, that is, if you pre-ordered, you get the early access, 2-day early access. I'm currently going through that right now. I got my 2-day access, and oh man, I'm having a blast. Gotta say, I love this new Doomslayer. Whoa. Who are you? You are my people, of course. Are these all my people? They are. Yeah, these are the guys. No, this guy's different. That guy's military. Freaking A. Well, it's on, baby. Yep, these are our guys. There's quite a few of them by the looks. Yeah, you better run. You cannot outflank me. Where's the other guy? Ha! Sorry, his visor shattered then. That was cool. Damn it. Come on, move. Come on, baby. Well, let's play. Damn. These guys took a bit of damage. You okay, Bucket? You okay? Now we need to get to all of these bodies before someone else does. It's all going to be rubbish, isn't it? Where is your weapon? Don't make me do the weapon hunt again. Look at all these guys. We had a random military guy up here. Thank you. Book it. No other weapons up there. These guys are just going to have rubbish. I am tempted just to grab these yellow ones. I mean, at least it'll be something to go back with. Instead of all of this other garbage. Mr. Moneybags. Svet Moneybags. Where's your weapon, fella? Hello? 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 Hey! 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 What do you think this is? Oi! Bitch. Unbelievable. What the hell? I thought they were shooting at me then. Take it easy, fella. You psycho. No. No. Mine. Clowns. Unbelievable. The cheek of some people. There's a few of them. If I shot him, I probably would have had to deal with the rest of them. Yellow. Red. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to get a little bit more out of these guys, but whatever, I guess. That's the mission complete. We'll go back and complete that all in good time. I think in the meantime, we're just going to keep cruising. We need to head in this direction. Now, I didn't have a full clip. I just like saying clip, alright? Just bugger off. All of y'all, bugger off. There'll be a point here where we start getting blitzed as hell. What are we looking like for weight? You know what? I think... yeah, let's pop this out. I'm going to put this in, just so that we have a little bit of a heads up when it starts getting a bit too much here with the radiation. Where is this bus? It's up this way. Here it is. Yeah, here we go. There's the sign. I'm gonna back in. Caboose first. We are getting closer. Oh, there it is. And that's basically me dead. Sheesh. Health? Hello? What the hell was that? You saw that? I popped a health, and it did nothing. Or was it the animation for the anti-red? Maybe it was. But I did that from the menu, and then I popped health. Garbage. I call shenanigans. Got nothing up here? Nope. Alright. Well, clearly we cannot go this way. This you can only get to by heading south through Pripyat. Who are you? These guys should have it well in hand. I'm not too worried about that. No, go away. Wait, did they kill one? Maybe they did. Maybe they killed one of them. Yeah, they did. Kinda. You stole my shit. You're a clown. But here, have a med kit. Yeah, you do. Now give me back all the stuff you stole. Okay. Now we can't get into this compound here. I think generally speaking we're okay. Just by wandering around this area here. I don't think there's too much radiation involved with all of this crap, so... Alright, get rid of that. Just need to search all of these vehicles along here. So we've got this compound here, we've got this compound there. Clearly we've got a compound here. And we should probably try and clear some of these compounds here. There's actually a fair bit in terms of warehouses and stuff like that to get through, so... We're just going to make our way along this way. Along this road here, and just clean up everything as we go. Yummy. And fun fact... I heard that. I heard that. Fun fact, the Jupiter plant was actually a real thing. And so is the hidden base beneath it. The fact that it disguised something else. So I think it was supposed to be like a fertilizer plant. But there was actually a thing underneath it, which was, I think it was supposed to something to do with research. What are you doing here, bud? It was supposed to be research into the effects of radiation on the zone and rehabilitating everything. I believe. It's been a while since I saw that documentary. Mr. Absolute. Well, who is the man in charge? Don't promise me a good time and then fail to deliver, friend. What do we got down here? Oh, hello. I've got your absolute now. Vodka man. Don't think there's anything in here. Yet. I see a lot of loose crates though. Does that mean we're going to get some goodies here? Oh, crates, crate bread. Give me them buns. More crate bread. Woody bun goodness. Condensed milk. Sweet, sticky, yummy. Nothing in there. Bread! Always remember my dad taking a tube of condensed milk with him when he went out. He was a miner, so he would take it. It was more convenient than obviously carrying normal milk. Would always take it out, and that's how they'd have air quotes milk in their coffee and tea and whatever. Why? Haha! Got you mid-jump, you little bastard. Box bread. Oh, box sausage. Would you like some sausage between those buns? Stabby stab. Now, I don't think anything here is... What the... Can't a fella lootin' piece? Where was that coming from? I can't even see anyone on the horizon here. Is there someone trying to sneak up on me? Ooh, I tell you, fella. Now, none of these doors open, I don't think. Yeah. This is just cosmetic. What you see on the outside is what you get. But we do have a couple of trucks up here, so let's go check those out. Ooh, nothing much. Yep. Well, you know, hey, we got a couple of stashes out of it, so... Something, I guess. Ah, here we go. Who the hell are these guys? What are they doing there? Just need just need them to come over this way. Good. We can make this work. A little extra loot never hurt anyone. How's our space looking? Looking good. Hello. I don't think that would have done much. They look like monolith. Oh, I saw that. Oh, yeah. Take that. Oh, EMR as well. Suddenly we are in the money. Come on. I'll take that. Beautiful. That's a keeper for sure. Let's resort all of this. Oh, GSC, if you happen to be watching. That's a problem. Once more. Do 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 do. Oh, Jesus, as soon as I got close. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I got close. Fuck is my anti-red? There is a truck over there. I don't think we searched that. Yet. Nothing in the seat. As I mentioned just before, earlier, had a GPU update. I had a bunch of them. I'm pretty horrible about updating my GPU drivers. I'm always a bit wary about jumping on the latest and greatest. I usually give them a couple weeks to get it right. Had to recompile the shaders. This was all for Doom Dark Ages 2, basically. What is that? A dismantled truck hanging in the air. I didn't see that before. Alright, let's go check that out. Oh. And let's get rid of that. This doesn't look like I can enter that compound. Bit of a shame. Actually, hang on. I wonder if I can enter that compound as part of Pripyat. Because I think I can see a break in the fence there. There's definitely a fence line up here. But let's go check this out. I haven't seen this before. He's seen me. We've got plenty of space to play. Well, there are a lot of them. Oh gee, aren't there just? Oh gee, aren't there just? Better be something important over there. I'm going to be really annoyed. Wonder if we can lead them back here. Wonder if these guys are still around. Boop, 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 boop. Might even be able to... Yeah, here we go. Get these guys to earn their pay. I think it was this guy here. Here you go, fellas. Okay, they got all of them down that way, I think. Yep. Cool. Do you know what's great about Doom the Dark Ages? I'm playing it with DLSS off, and super smooth. Super smooth experience. It's well optimized. Whereas you couldn't play Stalker 2 at launch without DLSS. It was a slideshow. Maybe not a fair comparison. Man, this is funky. I don't think I've ever seen this before. How cool is this? How cool is this? That's a thumbnail right there. That is so awesome. How did I not see that the first time through? What? Okay, I think before we get too entrenched in all of this, let's have some food, get some healing on. I'm a bit wary about going too far up that way. It's sort of pulling us beyond where we need to be. That does look like monolith, though. Oh, it is. It absolutely is. No, 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 no Granata. Clown. Yep. Yep. We get a lot more of this. Heh! You steal mine, I'm gonna steal yours. Spasiba. Is that it? No, we got one more. I'm gonna say, he's already looted. Why did you show me this? Why was this on my HUD and he was already looted? Come on, game. Lift your game, mate. Right, we can safely uncheck that. Sure, I guess. Let's head into this area here. We do have a stash right up the end here. Huh? Whatever, fella. Alright, this is kind of a truck cemetery situation, wherein there's a lot of vehicles and stuff around here. I'm not going to spend too much time poring over each one. Oh, that's a zombie. Okay. I'm wondering what the hell that was. There we go. That is a decrepit looking zombie right there. Oh, that's a Saiga. Spasiba. I think it's fair to say we don't need to be carrying around these junk items anymore. Let's just make room for the better stuff. There we go. Look at all this. This is where the money is, right here. Now, let's have a look around here. So we've got these two little guardhouses here. We've got some sheds. There's more sheds up around the back here. Oh, that's right. This is a long series of sheds. And I think there's a special way to get up to that stash. And then you've got the vehicles in here. And then, of course, there's the main building proper. So, I mean, this alone is going to take us a little while. Just to check it all out. Was there a pseudo-giant here? I can't recall. Man, I gotta say, occasionally I have some videos recommended to me about Stalker 2, and I'll click on them for curiosity. And I have not realized just how much haterade there is out there for Stalker 2. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. Like, I get that a lot of features from the original games are missing, and I completely agree that they should be there. A lot of claims that people are hiding behind the defensive, oh, this was made while they were at war, blah blah blah, and that isn't a valid criticism, in my opinion. You can't just level that alone and say, in isolation, and say, yep, that was, you know, this is good enough. But both things can also be true. You can also acknowledge the fact that they were in an active war zone, and they did manage to make a game. Which, to my knowledge, has not been done by any developer ever. I could be wrong about that. Drop into the comments if you know otherwise. Don't think there's anything else in here. But I think it's really disingenuous to dismiss it as nothing. Apparently a lot of the changes coming in patch 1.4 are to do with mutant behavior. Lots of A-life tweaks. So apparently some of the things we'll see are, you know, like dogs chewing on corpses. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that was in the original games. Probably some tweaks too about how they function, how they activate, how they work. What have we got here? There is no way that one of these is not booby-trapped. This is a nice easy way in from the backside. Hello? Oh, maybe there's a poltergeist in here. Yeah, maybe it was a poltergeist. I see it. I can see it. You see it? There it goes. So there are a couple of ways we can do this. Unfortunately, it's kind of forced my hand. Let's have a look. There you are. I see you. We're going to have to explore the interior first. Which is fine. We can do that. He's really moving, this guy. Where are you? Alright, looks like he's on a circuit, so we'll wait for him to head back into this corner, and then we'll take a shot. Tempted. Very tempted. Where are you? Come on. There you go. Gotcha. Alright. Let's pop this back in so that we are prepared, and let's explore. There was enough open space here, I feel like they probably could have made this guy an electric or fire polter. There we go, he's guarding a stash. That's not all, he's pretty much guarding this entire complex. If you come down this area, he'll probably hear you. I think I did a fairly good job of disguising him too, like you can't really see him from the outside unless you... I only knew to look, otherwise I probably wouldn't have spotted him over the top of this rise here, this wall. Mine. It's getting very grey out there. But it's raining, so we should be okay as far as emissions go. It doesn't rain when there are emissions. You get used to all of these little signs, eventually. Oh, hey, we got a PDA. What are you? Note to Goose. Markers by the garages. You were right, Goose, and I was wrong. Pretty stupid, eh? Markers by the garages. Okay. Has that got anything to do with the stashes, or is it something more? Could be something more. Nope, nothing in the cabin here. Just a big pile of junk. Alright, I think we're pretty well done inside. I don't think there's anything else here that I missed. Is there? Is there? Speak to me! Ooh. Huh. Maybe explore the center, you idiot. Nope. Okay. Man, it gets really dark inside. Very quickly. Alright, I think we're done here now. Now we're done. How are we looking for space? Getting there. We have weird water to help. Hello. These seem rather convenient. Oh. Okay, we've got another way up over there. You could put a trip line down here and I would never see it. I think we'll leave those guys to whatever the hell it is they're doing over there. Use protection, guys. Stay safe. Have fun. Oh, shit. Okay, well that's obviously Monolith. Where are you guys? Where the bloody hell are you? Let them come. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Rubbish. No granata. You asshole. They are probably going to flank around. Or not. Sheesh. I'll take that. What the hell? At least wait for someone to bury you, buddy. Bloody hell. What's this? If it's a yellow for it, we'll take it. But I don't think we need it. Okay, we're pretty close to that stash. $7.9. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. We're in the red now, though, officially, so I think it's time to change out to weird water. There we go. Not much further to go, though. We're going to have to go back soon. I should quick save. It'd be just my luck to get struck by lightning. Oh, we got nothing in here. You can reach some of these from the rear. I think some of these walls are blown out. Which we can do, but we'll do that in a bit. Just want to have a quick explore down here first. Yeah, we've got some more here. Alright, we're starting to get far away from this main complex, so I want to go back and we'll go across the rooftops. You know what, that doesn't sit right with me. Let's eat some tuna. Or dog meat, or whatever the hell that is. I'm going to be pretty visible up here. Okay, yes, that's... Whoa! Really? Okay, they're over there. I'm not going to bother with these guys. Right now. It is right next to us here somewhere. Where the bloody hell is it? Oh, is it below us? It is. Okay, it's inside. It's inside, which we can do. Okay, not seeing an entrance there. Maybe it's underneath this. Hey. Hey. You jerk. Yep, here we go. Boobs. No boobs. Look at this. We've got a Karod. Got some ammo. 556. And there's our stash. And there is a splush splush outside. That's a cool detail. I think it's time we said hello. Genuinely shocked that this isn't hitting the way it should. Boop. Okay, that was them. Alrighty, we got a bucket, because of course we do. We got an AK. Oh wow, that guy had an SVD. Cool. That everything? Yeah. Now how are we looking? Pretty full. Gonna push my luck a little bit. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah, we've got a little bit to play with. So, I think what we'll do is just check out these here. Just kind of along this direction. What is this? I think we checked that, didn't we? Okay, we can see out there. That's a bit unsettling. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time going over all of the trucks and stuff. There will probably be a bunch of stashes and loose loot that I might miss here. I'm not really too fussed about it. I mean, there's there's Blondie's curiosity, and there's trying to make sure that you guys aren't falling asleep watching this. I don't know, some of you do. And that's perfectly fine. That is the intent of these videos, to entertain your brain cells. I would expect there to be something around these fire trucks, though. You know, or not. Okay, we got a bus. Surely we got something on the bus. Kind of relying on mark stashes here. Of which we only had the one. How far up are we? Oh, we're pretty close. Mobile building enterprise. We're pretty close. Gonna say, if anywhere had some loose loot, surely it'd be this beast right here. Yeah, it's disappointment. Okay. Again, if there's anything here that I've missed that you think is important, do drop into the comments and let me know. Otherwise, we're just gonna speed through this section. Let's check out this region though. We got a little hut thing there. This little section in here we can spend a little bit of time going through. If I can figure out how to get in there. Okay. Never mind, that's closed. Okay then. Backpacks, I come hunting for you. Oh, we got a way out. That'll be handy. No, this is a whole lot of empty. We do have another bus here. Fingers crossed. Just do a run up the aisle to make sure there are no boobies. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Not seeing much at all. I suppose if the stashes were just lying out in the open, any yokel could go and grab them. Hello, I see you. Speaking of stashes. I'm still baffled as to why that constitutes a stash. That's the sort of stuff you carry with you, not store somewhere else. Hello? That's probably about it here. We've only got these... well, this, really. Nothing! Cool. Let's head back at base and drop all this stuff off. I see lights. Who is this? Oh, he's not getting lit up on my HUD, so he must be friendly at least. Alright, we need to trace a path back. I suppose we could follow... yeah, we could just follow Harpy's quest marker. That'll do. Need to stay far enough away from that other building with the controller on it. This is the one. Need to stay well away from that. Some bread and some glass. Dinner of champions. What are you? You're very pretty looking. Up there in the air all by yourself? Are we far enough away from the building? Believe it or not, we can still get... oh yeah, that does look cool. Looks really cool. Alright, moving on. That's enough of that. I think this path kind of marks a bit of a soft boundary. Going too close, going beyond that threshold, will probably put us in danger of getting hit by one of the side blasts. They can hit that ability a fair way out. Oh. Okay, we need to go this way. Yeah, the path even goes this way. Just follow the path. Lovely. What are we, 46 minutes in? That's not too bad. We're actually making pretty good time. Stalker. There is. I don't know why we're going this way. We need to go this way. Sell off the crap that we don't need. Hey. Right. Let's get rid of all of the bottles of crap. Bandages. Don't think we need quite so many medkits. What do we got here? 5, so we need 3. Half of these, ish. Okay, we're gonna sell off the Hercules. We don't really need that. Drinks. So many freaking drinks. Just resort all of this. Okay. Not bad for the perishables. Let's pop in the weapons. Oh, lots of red stuff. The Carrot is actually, yeah, look at that. Even at 100%, 5k. That's awful. Alright. Sold. Not as much as I'd hoped. I think it's probably worth heading back. Go back to Rostock. Let's turn in this task with Harpy first, though. Get a bit of cash.
Я розібрався з порушниками.
Мало мене що так радує, як той факт, що за товаришів помстилися. Тримай свою винагороду.
Cool. 6k.
Тільки давай ж...
See what we're going for. Yeah, to... Yeah, nah.
От
Even though they're a bit friendlier, I might just travel to Rostock anyway. Let's go.
Мож...
Did I store any other red stuff? I honestly can't recall. I'll check that in a tick.
Правильно.
Alright, friend. Where do we have some bargains for you? Look at all this good stuff. Look at that. Just this by itself. Almost 10k. Not bad for red weapons. I can get rid of this weird water now. Goodbye. Just have a quick look for other red weapons. Just a real quick squiz. Yeah, we have a few. Okay. Okay, we have more than a few. Yeah, no, that constitutes a few. That'll be fine. Alright, let's put back some of this stuff. Put all of that down. Everything else looks good. Yep, pretty happy with that. Alright, cool. Let's go sell off all of this other crap. But first... Friend, how much are you gonna... Yeah, for the diamond, that's much less. Plus... Super... Cheap as chops. This won't pay for, this little hall here won't pay for everything, but it's something. Little extra glaze on top. There we go. That's not bad. Let's get back out of here. Hello? No. Oh, crap. That was annoying. That was frustrating. Oh well. What's a few grand between friends? Right. Now, it's already highlighted this area over here. I think maybe this is the next place we go. Maybe we kind of scoot up this way and then we can clean up these two on the way through. Because this area here, this is, I think this is like a petrol station or something. Or a fueling station or something like that. And there's a little bit involved in that, so yeah. Let's go here. Next. Can push through. Yep, relatively clean. Relatively clean line all the way up. I may time-lapse this, seeing as there's probably not too much going on between here and there. You know, it occurs to me we haven't actually been past this area here. So maybe I won't time-lapse this section in particular. Because this road is kind of leading up to... That's what we got going on here. I just noticed that there was a burst pipe up here as well. I don't think there's anything around this pipe, but maybe I should check it. And we've got a whole bunch of anomalies, but it's not really an anomalous field. Not a place where we'd expect artifacts to spawn. Just an interesting location. We're only, what, a couple 100 meters out, so... There could be a backpack hidden... Whoa. Oh wow, okay. We had a battle here. Weapons left behind. Bodies marked everywhere. Oh god. That's probably rubbish, but we'll have a look in a tick. Where are the other bodies? Yeah, there was definitely some sort of firefight that happened here. The bodies have clipped through the earth again. Wonder if that's on their ticket to address. Yeah, that's rubbish. Goodbye. And that's rubbish. Goodbye. Got another one up here. Oh, it's a fellow Aussie. It's just... Okay, I see how these guys died now. That's, we got another death up here. Oh, he's looted. Yeah, right, okay. Of course not. They took everything. That's gruesome. What is this? An integral A? You don't say, eh? Not bad. Okay. Those I'll take. Ooh, he's got a ram. I target thee next. Walk into some fire and drop your gear. There's a good boy. What was that? Thought I saw something on the ground then. There's the fence line. You can clearly see there are areas with... Oh, hello. What are you? Is this part of an anomalous field, or is this something else? Oh, it's not. They're inside the claw. That's what it is. I do love that they've retained some historical items like this. I think it really gives the place a lot of character. Makes it feel grounded in a way that, as I've said many other times, not too many other settings can manage. There's always an element of campy and plausibility. Whereas with this place, everything is kind of grounded. You know, apart from the anomalies and all of the other weird pseudoscience stuff. Yeah, this particular thing here, if you're not well versed in Chernobyl lore, this was the claw that was used to remove a lot of the radioactive debris from the site, and it is still to this day heavily radioactive. And despite that, as this guy found out, and despite there being a sign out there, I've actually seen pictures of people taking their picture next to the damn thing, or in some cases inside the damn thing, because they're stupid. And they would like to become infertile or dead. Very dumb. Be very cool to see in person, but I don't think I'd be going anywhere near it. I think I'd be happy to see it from a distance. Absolutely incredible that that thing is still deadly decades later. Unfathomable, really. Same with the elephant's foot. Deadliest substance known. Bing! 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 Yeah, your aim's not too bad, Blondie. Too bad it doesn't count. Too bad you can't do that when you're using grenades, you dickhead. Alright, we're done here. Nice little curio. I wonder if I should make that. Brother. Okay, let's just... There we go. Yeah, that's a thumbnail right there. That is so cool. Was the claw ever in the original games? I can't recall. Did they have that in the originals? Drop into the comments and let me know. Oh, saw you there. Hello, little fella. Don't know that I'd be trusting any open food source that was in such an irradiated area. Yeah, we're just going to leave a bit of bread in a canvas bag in this highly irradiated area, and you can eat it, man, it's fine. Like, you know, gives you superpowers. SES Polygon. I don't even know what that means. No idea. Oh. Oh no. A cold shiver just broke out over my skin. Oh no. There is a flash anomaly here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. You little tacker. Go away. Well, I suppose at the very least we're okay along here. I've been throwing bolts along here and nothing's happened. I don't trust it though. I don't trust it. It's over this way somewhere. I'm trying to trigger it. You will hear it eventually. I hope they removed it. It'd be so good. I don't believe it though. See if I can... Over there maybe. Where is this thing? I know it's here. I know it's here. It's like a really small area for it. I think maybe it's over this way a bit more. Where is this thing? Did they remove it? Did they remove it? Maybe they did. Oh, fellas. Ladies, all I can say is thank Christ for that. The less of these things in the zone, the better. Bog poppers is bad enough. There's no way that you could tackle that without the weird bolt. I'm paranoid though. I'm really paranoid. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not... We're not getting a trigger. Huh, okay. It didn't make a lot of sense that they included one here. I always found that a bit weird, but if they've removed it, even better. Okay, we got a vodka there. I swear to God, if this thing pops up, I'm gonna spit chips. Just been throwing bolts like a madman for the last couple of minutes. Okay, we got a bunch of stalkers walking through here. If they can get away with walking through here, then I think we're okay. There was definitely one here somewhere, and it's caught me off guard a few times. Yeah, I guess not. I guess not. Okay. Hey, I'm fine with that. Alright, we got nothing up here. Can't see anything up there. Can't open any of these. This is all just garbage. Not expecting much here. There it is. There it is, you son of a bitch. So if you came from that direction, straight out, let's see how far this extends. Oh, Jesus. You're right there, Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Take it easy, bud. Whoa! That was right in front of me. Okay, that extends a lot further out than I expected. How? How does it extend that far out? Okay, alright, now I'm terrified. What happened to our red guy? Did he just die? No, I don't see any body markers. Where did he go? He was just there. What the hell? See if I can trigger it over here somewhere. There it is. Okay, we're just going to avoid all of that. Nope, 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 nope. Quite happy to avoid that. We'll just go around this way. We're not going to head... This is the road that leads up into Pripyat proper. We're not going to take that just yet. We still have more stuff to explore here. Hi. Cosmetic. Okay. That's definitely a no-fly zone. I should quick save. I don't know what's going to happen here. Alright, I think in terms of stuff we're safe-ish here. I'm not getting any hits. Okay. We're good over here. Not seeing any backpacks or anything up there either. No bodies or anything highlighted. I can see a stash there though, in the back of this car. Come on man, I'm looking right at it. Okay, it's saying I should be able to get to this car here without... Yep. Good. Alright, well I'm glad I located that. That was going to give me hardcore anxiety. But we've got this location here, so let's check this out. I'm not going to mark it on the map. We've already got a marker there for it, so we'll just check that. I do hope there isn't another one here. I bet you all thought I was crazy for those first couple of minutes when nothing triggered. I betcha. This paranoia that seems to be gripping Blondie. There's something wrong with him, man. The zone has broken him. Of course it freaking has. It's the zone, for Christ's sake. What do you expect? Paranoia is the name of the game. Bandage and vodka, pretty good combo actually. Actually, what do we got down here? Really shouldn't be anything down there because there's no way of getting down there. Okay. Ooh, bit of ammo. Bandage. Very high ceilings in these buildings. Just noticed that. Very high. I suppose it helps to regulate the temperature. If nothing else. What do we got here? This place looks familiar. I wonder if this has anything to do with any tasks or whatever. I reckon it might do. Water and a bandage. I remember there being snorks here the last time I came through. Can't recall if that was a random encounter or... I'll take that. Scripted event, maybe? Forget going out this way. There's no way you can head out the back like this. What do we got here? Yeah, once you reach this area here, things start to get relatively linear. All of the open nature of previous areas pretty much dries up here. It funnels you in. Alright. Okay. Man, I'm hungry IRL. Sudden hunger pangs. What is this? We suddenly get tired. What am I hearing? Is that just a random effect? Okay, yeah, there is an actual guy there. There's a group of them. We'll go in and check on them in a tick. Not that I expect we'll get anything from them. I don't think this is a scripted sequence. I think it's just a bunch of stalkers shooting the shit. Sup, fella? Can I talk to you? No? And who would that be?
Здоров, чоловіче. А я чо? Я нічого. Там поторгував, тут підхалтурив, а подвигами хай довго займається, якщо їм так пече.
Okay.
Раз уже
Not that I expect him to have anything.
Щасти!
Righto. This area here leads to... I think this is locked. Hello. We've got a PDA here as well. What's this? Note with a big promise. Okay. So, that's the way it goes, brother. I'm royally fucked. They used to lock up bandits here to keep civilians safe. And now it's my place to hide, hoping against hope that this bloodthirsty beast won't get me. If I escape in one piece, I'll start a new life. I swear on my dear mum's memory. What beast are you talking about, fella? Why you worry me like this? He hasn't been here that long. He hasn't started decaying or anything. Not seeing any slash marks or anything on him. This, I believe, is locked. Yeah, can't get in there. We got another body just above us. I'm sure when the sun comes in at just the right angle, it's kind of creepy, but not really much there for us right now. Let's move on. This is obviously the prison block, I believe. CDIA. Let's check it out. Go through room by room, clear it all. There should be some goodies here. You're exploring by yourself, shouldn't you buddy up or something? Man, look at this. It's imposing. I wonder how many people they'd cram into a place like this. It's clearly not just kitted out for one person. This looks like a holding cell for a lot more than one person, if I know the Soviets. Comfort is not really a priority. That one's kind of collapsed. I see something in there. Maybe? Yep, I did. And we got some vodka. Okay, some Vinca. We'll sell that, you know, that's sellable. Vodka and a bandage. I'm seeing a theme here. Let's check this out first. Got a bandage on the desk here. That is disgusting. What is all over this? Is this all just... What do we got here? Bird droppings? Or is this just dirt and debris? Could just be dirt and debris. Could be some stuff from the ceiling. Either way, gross. My allergies are triggering already. That sounds like a storm. Yeah. Lucky we are in the right place for an emission. This is a safe spot. So we can just chill here. And that should mean if I can get the right room, we can get a front row seat here somewhere. You know what? There's the perfect view just out here. Or is this going to tell me that it's not shelter? Crap, it's not shelter. Yeah, we're going to have to wait here. Let's see if I can find a better view for you guys. Let's see if I can... I don't know, man. Something like this. It's going to let me... Is this okay? I'm going to quick save. I don't trust this. See if I can... Nope, that's not. How about this? Come on, update. Hurry up and update. Seriously? Okay. I can stand here. I can stand here, but if I move too far either side, I'm probably going to get nuked. I hope someone doesn't walk in here and nudge me out. There we go, folks. Front row seat. Kinda. What are we? We're an hour and 15 in. Probably the best case scenario because we were in just the right location. Bang. Very cool. I do find it a little bit weird that it saves... Come on, update my PDA. Yeah. It's weird that it saves after a certain point in the emission, but not at the point when you're safe again. I think it'd make... Surely it would make more sense if it saves after the emission is finished. You know, just in case. I don't know. I find that really weird. That's just me. Alright, what do we got left here to explore? So we explored all of that. We're heading into this back area here. I don't think there's too much left here. There would be some loose loot and stuff, but we're just about done. Oh, we do have a door here. That's right, this area backs out onto... kind of the beginning of Pripyat. What you can see across there, I believe, is a sports store. What did I see behind there? Wooden backing. Okay, that's it. Not a problem. Is there any loose loot left here? Doesn't look like there is. Okay. Oh, okay, I suppose we've still got these areas to go. What is that up there? Hello. I'll take that. Some handcuffs for a good time. Alright. Hello. Okay, yeah, we have another room in there. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Why the hell not? What is this? Could barely see that amongst all the debris. And we got a backpack. Very cool. Did I see something else here? Thought I did, but... Nope. Moving on. Toilets. Random photo. Washroom. And radiation. I think we're done here. This is about as much as we can explore. So... this is the beginning of Pripyat right here. Like I said, we're not really going to focus on that this episode. I want to go through and explore the rest of this. We probably will be ready to push into Pripyat this episode. You know, having said all of that, because we're just about done with all of the other explorations. There's really just this location here. This is a fairly quick area to get through compared to the others.
Значить, скоро дощ.
Surprisingly enough, none of our friends got nuked. Guess they should be happy about that. Okay, we've got roughly 150 meters. It's just across the way here. This is all barred off. Alright, there is a little bit of a puzzle to this location. You can see the pipe that runs along here. There's a hole in the wall in this building up here, which has a stash, a pretty decent stash, and I think there's even an exoskeleton in that stash. There's like a little underground tunnel area here, which I believe has a lot of rats and crap down there. Rats and crap. Probably get attacked by snorks here. I think I got attacked by snorks here last time. You're a hungry fella, aren't you? What do we got here? Nothing, apparently. Okay. They seem to think we got aggro's incoming, but I don't see them really attacking us. They're behind the fence line. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Can we get in? Nope. Telephone's just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Bring, bring. Hello, fuck it. Another telephone. Ooh, I thought that was a trip line. Nope, nothing else here. Okay. Cool, so we've got this large shed here, whatever the hell that is. No, nothing in there. I'm tempted just to go around the circumference here and just have a quick check. There's phones everywhere. Can you even do anything with those phones? Can I... is it... Oh, you can. Okay. Did not even realize. There you go. Well, that's a bit random. Bread. Okay, where does this back out on? Yep, that's the complex we can't get to. It's a shame too, because it's got that tower in there. It looked really cool. Maybe they'll expand that down the track. Who knows? Alright, so we've got some anomalies above us. Yeah, this is where you get to when you jump down from this secret. As you can see, there's the beginnings of something in there. There's a platform there. There's no way for us to get up there from here, I don't think. I could give it a shot, maybe if we get lucky with the jump and the angle. Just need to... I could try and spam jump and... yeah. No, it's pretty thorough. We have to get in through the top here. Alright, let's have a look around. Can I have a look down here? Perfect. They're still going. Man. Okay, you can see there are ladders here, so we can get out. It's not like we fall down there and we're trapped. I believe this is our way up. Let's give it a shot. Yep. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Easy enough. Just follow this. Can you actually get inside this pipe? Is that what this is? I don't trust this. Let's see what happens. Huh. Okay, it is contained. I'll be damned. Fully expected to get screwed over by that. I'm gonna quick save here. We just need to jump across here. There we go. Brilliant. Alright, so this is the little secret in here. There we go. There's an exo. Is that the bulwark? Operator. And we got another little stash here. Yeah, not bad, I suppose. I was hoping for a flash drive, but whatever. Plus loose loot. This threat indicator needs to go away. It's really annoying. Got a journal. We've got a photo. How are we looking for space? Just in the yellow. This has been partially upgraded too, by the look. Not bad. Okay, quick save. Boop. Now, we still have a little bit more to check out here. We're actually making a lot better time than I thought we would for this episode. It'd be good if we could try to get to Diggy and his crew, say, by the end of the episode. I'm not sure how ambitious that will be yet, but we'll try our best. Oh, I hate these little things. I can't remember what's down here. I'm hoping there's something worthwhile. We'll go and check that out after we've had a look in here. Oh, wow. That is deeper than I expected. Please tell me there isn't a poltergeist or something ridiculous down there. I'll bet there is. It's very dark. I can't save. Why the hell not? Nothing has direct line of sight. I'm not getting attacked. Lots of explosives here. Should I be worried? He's been here a while. Alright, what do we get down here? You shush. I can hear more. Okay, it was just him. Good. Maybe they were aggroed all along. Maybe it was just them. We can only be so lucky. Yes, I do believe that goes in the direction we were looking at before. We'll have a look at that one in a bit, I think. Let's just check out the rest of this chamber. I see a stash. How do we get to that? Okay. Any other mind-melting discoveries under here? I doubt it. Doors are locked. Oh, wow. All the things. Sausages, vodka, cream. Floating boxes. I swear that box was floating. It wasn't resting on anything. Alright, let's check out this. Yeah, this was definitely the spot right there. You can see it. Nice. There it is. If we drop down, that's where it would have brought us. Nice and easy. I'll take that. Hello. Got another backpack. That was actually a half-decent stash. That wasn't too bad. However, I think that's the end of this little section. So that leaves us with just these little... whatever these are. What are these? What is this location? Fluoridation station. Okay. Sounds toxic. There's got to be something down here. I'm expecting maybe a PDA, maybe a backpack. Oh yeah. This is just a flesh den. That's disgusting. Are these books? They are. Yeah, here we go. Backpack. Yeah, it's not bad. There's a bit of loot in that. Ammo, all that sort of stuff. And I think that's about it. Just that one stash. Well, I was expecting a PDA here for some reason. Probably not the case, but... yeah, alright, that'll do. That'll do. Alright, well we finished this section a lot quicker than I thought we would. We've still got roughly half an hour left. Why don't we go and check out the department store here, and then we can trigger the boundary main mission. Let's do all of that. So... hello? Oh shit. Oh, great. We've attracted one of them. Ah, shit. I thought I could be clever. Thought I could be clever. Ow. Damn. That's hurting. That is hurting. Alright, we got him. Run! Oh, Jesus. They must have cooked that grenade really well, because I barely had any time at all to move. Alright, where's the rest of them? That squad alone is going to put us straight back. Yeah, we got to mark one. Whoa. There's going to be so much loot. So much loot. Gore's gun, really? Well, well, well. Same with this guy. M701 Super. Damn, son. This is going to put us way, way over. Alright. Where are we? Yeah, we're still well in the red here. Holy crap. Look at this. That is insane. Just resort all of that. Beautiful. We've got so much loot. Alright, we need to go back anyway. Nothing for it. Boop. Make a beeline for Gary. We're doing okay for ammo and stuff too, I'm surprised. I think we managed to farm enough ammo from all of the stuff that we've gathered to make up for it. Have a look at our other gear. Yep. Surprisingly good. Alright. I'll time-lapse this footage. Oh, Jesus. We've got bloodsuckers. Oh, crap. I was hoping they wouldn't see me. No, they're gonna catch me. There's no way. Oh, crap. Bloody hell. Jesus. This is not good. Not good. Bloody hell. Love how a situation goes from fairly mundane to desperate in the space of 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Thanks to that bloodsucker attack, we took a fair bit of damage. Let's see what it's done to the armor. 92. Yeah, I think based on that alone, it's probably worth traveling to Rostock to have everything repaired. We'll get a couple of red items as well, so we can sell those on the way. Now, this Operator Exo, though, I'm fairly certain we already have one of these. Let's have a quick look. Probably not upgraded. So that's the one we put in there. Let's have a look. Yep. Alright, so we'll grab and sell this one. Just make sure that there's nothing else here that we're missing. Alright, this Gauss cannon is 46% versus 49. Well, that's an easy sell. That's an easy sell. We'll just swap those out too. I think that's all we need in terms of red and yellow gear. Do we have a PDA in here? Anything else? Any other loose items that we can sell? Yet. Okay. That's cool. Let's put back some of this gear though. We don't need to carry all of this crap around with us. There we are. Now I'm pretty sure that's going to be a triplicate. Yep. Need some more ammo. Sheesh. 43. That should be enough. Way too many reg rounds. Whoa. Way too many 308. We got a fair bit from these guys. This stuff is looking good. A little bit low on these rounds here. I might just top these up a little bit. There we go. 84. These have been pretty handy. And I think that's about it. Alright, cool. I suppose we could sell here, but there's really not much point if we're going to fast travel away, so... Let's see, Gary! Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's make some money. There's only one more thing that I really want to upgrade before the end of the game, and we haven't found it yet. Where are we? Red, red. Sweet. That's probably about it. Just resort everything. Okay, so from that we got almost 3k. Let's move on. I'll sell off the rest of this crap. Alrighty. Yep. 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 And yep. Whoa, look at that. 32. We haven't even finished yet. Look. We've got a moonlight we can sell. There is all of this extra loose stuff. Sell all of that. Sell these. Brother. Okay, what have we got? 6, so I need to keep 2. Sell those. We don't need... Yeah, we don't need all of the side block. Alright, we'll sell... I don't even know why I carry the Vinker, to be honest. We'll sell that too. Grenades, and a couple more. Cool. Alright, so we're at 40k from that haul. That's a good haul. This alone, look at this. 11.6. Holy crap. outstrips everything. It is such a powerful weapon. And that was a pretty rare find too. Even in the late game, finding a Gauss gun is not a very common thing, I will say. Although we are in the right region for it, so... Alright, we're done with all of that, but now we need to repair. Come on, hey, hey. Oof, 5k on the EXO. Breaking my balls. But that still leaves us with 724,000. More than enough to finish our upgrades. We are doing fine, folks. Let's head back. I am tempted to rest. We got that sleepy icon. Had an energy drink. It'll probably tide us over for a fairly decent amount of time.
Можемо.
Yeah, lovely. Okay. We'll rest when we're dead, I guess. So we need to go up here. We'll go to the store first. I'll mark it with a green icon. But this is really what we need to be pushing for. And there's a specific way to trigger that. And that was actually... I thought it was a bug the first time I played the game. First time I came through. Because it didn't trigger. It didn't trigger for me. That particular quest. And I actually went into Pripyat. I was inside Pripyat. And that quest line still hadn't triggered. And it turned out that there was a very specific spot you had to pass over. Not only that, but the spot that it showed on the map was actually, I don't know, 10 meters, 20 meters south. Sorry, it was 10 to 20 meters north of where it actually needed to be, where you needed to stand. It was really weird. It's just like a very small zone that you had to walk through for it to trigger, which was baffling to me. I don't know why they didn't extend that zone out over the entire stretch of that walkway. Baffling, I tells you. We are definitely not going to go around the back way. Let's go around this way. I don't want to go anywhere near that flash anomaly. Piece of crap. Did we check out this bus stop? I can't recall if we did. Yeah, I'm not seeing much, maybe that's why. Moving on. That was their fluoride treatment, whatever it was. The last one that we did, last place we visited. We'll head through the security complex here, this police complex. Probably the easiest way to go. These guys are still here. And made themselves comfy. I can't say I blame them. This wouldn't be a hard place to defend. You wouldn't think? Alrighty. We should get a trigger to tell us we're in Pripyat proper very shortly. There we go. Cool. As you can see, getting too close to that barrier is probably going to nuke your brains out, so we'll just leave that alone. And we got a whole bunch of loose loot in here. This is what I was hoping to get to first, before we had to head back. But that one monolith squad really put us over the top. Okay. Yeah, look at this. We got a kettlebell. We got a dumbbell. This is absolutely a sports store. In fact, if we look, there's a lot of dead bodies here, I just noticed. Start shop. Start shop, whatever that means. Anyone? Comments? Anyone? We've got a barbell. We've got some training paraphernalia. We've got some boxing gloves. We've got a gymnastics horse. Old school cash register. Damn. Are we going to get overburdened with all of the crap they give us? I think we probably will. Yeah, look at this. I think, I just realized we have weird water equipped. I don't know why I'm unequipping it. We'll probably end up needing it anyway. Such is life. Hello. Let's got a Saiga here. Nice. We've got a barbell with some actual weights on there. Hey! Stash. There's something up there, I think. We'll go up there in a tick. I like these dumbbells better. I don't like the ones with the static weights. Although, having said that, if I got my own home gym, I would probably get static weights. Just a rack of static weights, because it's much quicker. Either that, or you would need, depending on how you work out, you would need like a bunch of, where are they? Where did I see you? A bunch of these style dumbbells, ones that you can unscrew and clip on better plates, bigger plates. Huh? You guys, you don't look like you're serious for this area, man, walking around with just a coat on. Oh, never mind, there's an exo dude there. Say no more. Yeah, I have a set of dumbbells, not like this. This style of dumbbell. You can load about up to 40 kilos on those. And then mobility starts to suffer depending on what exercise you're doing because the plates are too large. Squatting with 40 kilos, 20 per dumbbell is not easy. It's not even 20, I think I had 40 per dumbbell at one point. And squatting with those, yeah, mobility it goes right out the window. You basically need a barbell at that point. Nice! 701 super on that one too. I think we got everything inside here. Let's just go up those stairs here and have a look. Yar. Yar. See if we can find this trigger point. Like I said, be good if we could get to Diggy. Unlock that part at least. Because that'll give us access to Diggy's crew. We'll get access to his trader, his technician. They'll probably be hostile to us. Not hostile, they'll be disagreeable. They'll be red. But they won't attack us for the sake of the task. Because I believe they're allied with either the mercenaries or military, and we've done a lot of killing. A lot of killing. Alright. So, I'm going to quick save again. Just want to check this and the bus. Yeah, we've got another body over there. Hey! Alright, finally. Alright, didn't even realize it was by this car. Cool. So that should push us deeper into Pripyat. Yep, there it is there. Get to the energetic palace of Kulture. That looks fresh. That's rather disturbing. Okay, let's grab that. Grenade. What else have we got here? Bandage. There's a bit of loose loot here. Find the coordinates for the entrance to the Foundation and get to the energetic palace of Culture. All of the above. Okay, we've got some ammo. This would be cosmetic, surely. Yep. I don't believe there's anything over this way. We're going to go for a small wander. I can see there's nothing here. We've got radiation signs, and there's a gate there. We're not getting through. That's pretty much how most of Pripyat is set up. Nice. More loot. Bloody hell. What's the military here? Oh, fresh too. That guy got topped. Domed from this direction. By the way, the body's fallen. Can you actually get in this bus? No. Okay, this... Yeah, I didn't see that symbol before. This looks like Diggy's crew here. One of his checkpoints. Nothing over here? Okay. This is the area where you start maining rifles like this. Although, interestingly, as I said earlier, I haven't needed to use AP rounds, which is very curious. Definitely did on my first playthrough. Regular rounds, you did take 2 shots. Yeah, see, we're already starting to push the yellow in here. Now that looks like a loose helmet that I could just pick up, right? Look at this. I find it really curious that an item like this, which is clearly a piece of armor, I'm not able to interact with at all. I can't pick it up. That is a little bit rubbish. Alright. Yeah, this corridor, you're just basically walking along this corridor. There's not too much to it. There isn't much deviation. A lot of these side alleys are all blocked off, like that one. And if you get too close to some of these barriers, I think they will just nuke you. Yoink. This is going to be a case of overburden before we've even reached it. Look at all this stuff. We've got bodies up here. There we go, that's monolith. This will be worth it. Ooh. Technically not, but I'll take it anyway. 7.3 is just under where we would normally go. Usually I try and get about 7.5k. I should just check and resort these. Yeah, see, even these are below. You know what? Let's get rid of them. They must be really bad. Seven, 3, 8. Yeah, so really... Technically, if I was strictly adhering to my own rules, I would turf these two as well. But we won't. We'll keep them. It's all money. Looks like another body over there. 2 bodies. It opens out once you get to the end of this corridor here, basically. It will open out into Pripyat. We're almost there, about here. So you've got this entire section here, plus you've got this massive block of apartments and things. So there's a fair bit to explore. You can go inside a lot of these apartments too. Ugh. Rubbish. Rubbish. Just keep an eye out for bodies. What is this? And you'll get a lot of shop fronts like this, which will be full of all sorts of loose items. We've got another checkpoint over there. Can you get inside that checkpoint? I can't recall. No, you mustn't be able to. This entire interior here... Actually, it does say that that's open. I think there's a line along here which you can't pass. Something like that. Anyway. Let's cruise in here and have a look around. I have to be careful here. There's probably going to be traps and stuff all over the place. Look at all this. This little light switch. I hear people. And so it begins. It goes without saying that this area is... Whoa. Really? What? What is unhappy? Must be mutants out there. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. If there are people out there shooting, I think we'll just leave them be. Oh, they are not friendly. Cool bananas. Are they shooting at me? That was a big fat miss. Ow. I can barely see that guy. Let's push up here. The sun made it impossible to see anything. Hello? Hello? Mario? Mario? Where the hell is this guy? What in tarnation? Come on then. Look at these weapons, man. There is no way we're going to be able to haul all of this stuff. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. An M701 Super. They bring the hard firepower to bear. Look at this shit. Okay, we're already going to have to... where are we? Yeah, this is nuts. Where was that other body? It was over here, wasn't it? Not you. Was it you? No. Ah, here. Look at this. This is insane. Oh wow, this guy too. Okay. Get rid of that. There is a dusty stash here. We could try and push in and grab that stash, and we can store all of this stuff. Because we're definitely gonna need somewhere to store this gear. Look at this. Look at this shit. Just resort everything. Yeah, this is too much. Way too much. We still got a few items here too. Oh wow. By a few items I mean like everything. That is nuts. Hop! And we still got this guy over here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, we are struggling now. What is this? That's the PT. I don't think there's an easy way to do this. Where is this, Just gonna mark these off because we haven't explored those yet, and I'm gonna try and get around to this dusty stash. We're pretty close to Deggy. Don't know if you guys can see that. There is a car which is kind of skidded up the side of this building, and it's stuck there. It's very cool. Alright, let's see if we can find this stash here. It's on this level, so shouldn't be too hard to find, hopefully. Just gotta be careful in this open area. There's gonna be so much wow. Looks like it might be above us. Where on earth could it be? Whoa! Shit. I should have known that. Should have known that. That's alright. Here's what it is. Okay, we got a lock there. Oh, really? Was that a Yep. Okay, that was a shotgun. Through the door. We're fine, though. We're not even going to bother picking that up. It's not worth our time. Alright, it's going to be in there. If we do a peek... Seriously? I wonder if I could have detonated that from the outside. Possible. Bread. There's our stash. Grab the vodka. Alright, we do have a flash drive in here. The Liberty exoskeleton. However, what we are going to do is stash all of this gear in here until we can get to Deggy. We'll come back for it. We're not far. We're very close, in fact. Okay, just resort that. Pop in all of this good stuff. Yep, that's perfect. Put down all. Alright, I'm going to eat 2 of these, and we'll put the rest away. Yep. Yep. So we've got 6. I need 2 medkits. 5 anti-rad. We'll put these down. We'll put these down. But when we get there, there'll be a battle going on, so we kind of need the space. Let's resort this. Okay. Everything else looks pretty good. Ooh, bandages. That's better. And here we go. And they're on us, apparently. Stand up, stand up, stand up, you wanker. Did you see that? He just ducked right underneath my shotgun. Ugh, there's more than one. Crap. Bring it. Alright, he's down. We got 1 left. Come on. Oh, fuck. I hate that jumping attack. It's so dumb. He's also dead, though, so thank God for that. And there we go. Okay. How are we looking? Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, we're doing okay. I think I'll get rid of this. Put this back in. Alright, we're pretty well prepared to head out and go and see Deggy the next episode, so... Actually, you know what? We'll explore these last 2 little locations here. And before we do that... I'm going to mark that location right there. So that we don't forget we've got a stash there. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Make sure that we're not missing anything. Yeah, we do have a stash down here. Did not even realize that was there. I don't think I realized that the first time I came through either. Alright, we can get part of the way in here, but that's about it. Okay, we got some grenades. Medkit. Yep, we're not going to be able to get too far. Oh, nice. Beautiful. That's about it. Okay. Whoa. Did I miss something? I did. Let's go stash the rest of this stuff and we will call the episode. Alright, jeez, it's packed in here. Huh. Got a fair bit of loot there. I wasn't expecting quite so much. Look at it all. What else have we got here? That. Okay, we're a bit low on shoddy shells. I was hoping we'd have a little bit more than that, but that's alright. We can work around it. Perfect. That was the episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We finally made it to Pripyat. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, all the good stuff, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, good hunting, Stalker.